Yo, what's up, guys? You got Pokemon here. Hello, Patreon. Hope you are doing some. I cannot speak sometime, man. We're just doing this, bro. I hope y'all doing well. That's all I was trying to say. Now, if you guys didn't notice, I uploaded a random battle road top 10 earlier today on the channel. I uploaded a Patreon shut on live with one of your guys' teams. Shout out to Pyro Manus. And at 4 p.m. today on the channel, ideally around 4 p.m., you guys will also be getting part 1 of the Cage Lock with A-Drive. But we're also uploading Golisopod to the top on Patreon, so we are really moving today. And we got this team by Alec Rosario, and it is a red card Golisopod, which is interesting. Basically, you like pivot into it on you pivot into it on like setup mons, and it forces them out, obviously. And the idea is you just spike, you stack hazards and allow Pokemon like Lopunny to put in work late game. He initially had a different Greninja. It was double spike with like Dark Protean. Dark MZ, it was Protean, but I decided to make it like Toxic Spikes, because I mean, we might as well have them all up there, like Gunk Shot for Bulu, and Hidden Power Fire for like Scizor. Scizor could be a problem. We are a little bit Magearno weak, I'll be real, but we're also still on the lower half of the ladder, or the lower part of the ladder rather, so that is such a cool team. Honestly, I absolutely love this team. Wow. Oh, this team is fire. Rotom is such a problem for this build. Like, I don't mind Tyrantrum too much. I'm gonna switch though, just in case it's Banded Fire Fang. Yeah, that did a lot. I don't know if that's banded though, but I can get up rocks in front of this thing. If he wants to go Rotom, that's fine. We'll find out some information. It's more than likely Defog Rotom, but that could have been Scarf. It's actually one of the Papa Berries, so that's really, really nice. That's really nice. Alright, so in order to win in the late game, I'm gonna have to beat down that Magearna. Now, I'm gonna power up initially because they're more than likely gonna Will-O-Wisp, yes. And I'm gonna have to just hazard stack versus that Mag. Now, with the fact that I have this up, and I'm also gonna get up a Spike, it's gonna look okay because we're wearing down Rotom really, really, really quickly, and I can safely go right out into Greninja here. Oh my gosh! When I said safely, holy crap! I didn't expect. Is that not rocks? I went Gren because I expected to be able to rock there, but I didn't expect to die. Holy crap, man! I did not expect to die there. Luckily, Golisopod comes in and just kind of clicks the Leech Life. I should have actually clicked First Impression, because if I was expecting Rotom to want to come in, but I should have clicked the First Impression. So that's pretty bad that I lost my Gren, but it's not the end of the world because my win con is my Lopunny, after all. Also, my Hippo will eat every hit. I mean, this is nice that he's going Rotom, but he's just taking Sandstorm at the end of the day. And obviously, he does have that berry that's really tough. That really, I did not expect an Earthquake immediately. I really didn't. I expected Rocks, and I wanted to get the momentum of my Z-Mon to wear him down. But either way, it's fine. As long as I keep Hippo at full, I should be able to take a hit from potentially Z Victini, and this still gives me another Spike. Now that Lopunny does die at the moment to, excuse me, that Rotom does die at the moment to Lopunny. Would you Outrage here? That does nothing. I think that's banded though. I really think that's banded. And since because of the way this is going, I am losing a little bit of health every now and then. I basically want to keep getting Sand Chip on that Rotom. As long as I don't get up rocks, I'll be okay as well. Like I do like the idea of Leech Seeding on Victini, but I want Spike to stay up. This is where it gets a little bit interesting, because I'm assuming this is Z. Now, Tornadus does tank one hit. If it's banded, Tornadus does tank one hit, but I should be able to. Come on, dude. So I tanked that. I tanked one. I'm still going for an endgame with this and this. Like, I could still win this game. It's just, it really sucks because I would have been able to tank that and at least get a little bit extra chip on my opponent there. Gren's going to come out. We are just going to make the Golisopod play. They could Dark Pulse here. We're going to make the Golisopod play just to force them out. Again, I still have potential to win this game. Get them out of there. There you go. Nice. and I get my switch after, which is really nice. So I finally get my my Lopunny in, which is what I wanted. And we're just gonna fake out initially because I cannot knock out the Victini just yet. This is gonna be close. This is gonna be close. Okay, nice. Alright, so we got the Royal Victini, which is what I needed. Tyrantrum looks to be Choice Scarf. Obviously, this mon is also a problem. I want to keep my Greninja alive because first impression is still really good. I think Ferrothorn is the play. Dude, can you not crit me with every single move? I'd really appreciate that, man. I'd really appreciate not being crit by every move. I really would. They shouldn't stay in because I can slack off again. Alright, it's not even Scarf. Nice. I really wish I wasn't crit by every single move, but it's still okay. Now Water Shuriken's gonna sweep me. This like I would still have Tornadus alive as a pivot, and I could bring it in on that. The Earthquake initially was really good on Greninja. Don't get me wrong, but come on, man. Every bit of chip damage, every Leech Seed, everything matters. It's Pokemon after all. Every bit of chip matters. I'm just gonna have to go off a dodge now. And they have Surf. I can't even dodge them. It's gonna return initially because it hits Landorus as well as Mag should die to its attack, but this guy should win. Like my opponent, not me. Maybe my first impression can still win me the game depending on how my opponent sacks here. Because I'm gonna be able to kill Rotom right now. I have to try and freeze Landorus. That's it. I literally have to freeze Landorus right now. I had to. And then I have to crit Magearna. Like I know I got the freeze, but I still have to crit things. Well, actually, I have to crit it immediately, right? Maybe I kill it with Fake Out into High Jump Kick. I think I do, but I think I died a Water Shuriken from Greninja. I had to freeze Landorus. That's why I was like, this is Pokemon at the end of the day. We still have chances. It's Pokemon. I don't think Scarf Tyrantrum outspeeds me. If this knocks me out, then I lose. I told you guys, man, you're going to crit me the entire game, but I come back. Shout out to that red card earlier. That really helped me. I think I'm faster. Yeah, good game. He managed to bring it back. After all that, I got crit every turn, but we still managed to bring it back. That's what's up. So that was a crazy game. I'm not sure how I felt about Red Card Golisopod. I do like that it's I mean, I had to freeze, which is cool. It's actually really cool in this game because of Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet's really nice. Rotom is once again just really tough for me to deal with. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put Grassium Z, Grass Knot, like, and just pray that's enough for like Rotom for the next game. I'm actually just gonna attempt to weaken him as much as possible with my with these mons, but we're just gonna clean our Z Hydro. If this is AV, then that's fine. I mean, I don't want to go hard Hippo anyway, and if it's not AV, it should die. Yeah, exactly. So I didn't want to go hard Hippo. It not being AV is nice. I don't need a T-Spike in this game. I basically let out with Greninja to weaken everything. That was the game plan. I let out with Greninja to weaken everything. Scizor is obviously a problem, so this is why this Gren is pretty cool right here. And now my dude can't even knock me out. I mean, he could have knocked me out before, but it looks like my opponent just has set up and go, yeah. Hey, shout out to Gren. Man, now I kind of want to keep HP Fire, but we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. I'm basically trying to adapt to the ladder because Rotom is just... What is this team? Rotom is just really difficult. It looks like double Final Gambit, though. It looks like double Final Gambit. I'm pretty sure it's double Final Gambit. Lopunny is a fantastic lead as it breaks Sturdy on everything. It looks like this is like Sturdy Explosion. The rest are all Final Gambit mons. What I'm going to do is get up rocks because all the mons my opponent has weak to them. I'm They're probably going to go for like a normal gem explosion or something here. Earthquake. I'm not going to bother earthquaking him back because he could be weakness policy explosion too. It's just best if I slack off and I get that stealth rock chip because Lopunny's going to go a long way. Yeah, so he might have been weakness policy there. I'm glad I did not earthquake him. Glalie comes out and Glalie's going to take a kill. Tornadus' role is... I mean, this monk could still take a hit. Torn doesn't really have the best of roles. I love Golisopod's first impression. Actually, Torn stops him from clicking Earthquake. Just click Slack off if he allows me to, but he's just obviously knocked me out there. Now, I do value a T-Spike here. Now, obviously my opponent has no switching, but I'm going to go for a T-Spike just because if I need to fake out late game to win, it's fine. Like, it's better that I have a T-Spike up. And now I can go out to Lopunny. So, like, if I need to fake out, like I said, last turn to win and stuff, it's better that I have T-Spike up for Gren and Victini. Because that'll allow me in the long run to beat them down. Just fake out here. That's offensive. If he wants to boom on my Tornadus, that's fine. I just think because of the spike, I'll be good. This guy's just... Oh, and the fact that he has Victini and Greninja in the end, my Golisopod's gonna be so fire in the end game. And he should go Staraptor now. Exactly. Just intimidate. Are you just Final Gambit? Is that what's gonna happen now? He could Brave Bird all he wants, dude. I don't know if it's default as his last move, but I'm just gonna get up a spike here as he ends up going out into Victini. And because I do have multiple priority moves in the back to win me the game, all I gotta do is just click Gyro Ball here. He can V-Create to knock me out. I just go right out into Lopunny. Click that return. It's gonna sack Staraptor. Gren is going to come out, which does not beat me, and Aqua Jet wins me the game anyway because of first impression, so... Yeah, go ahead and knock me out. What? Is it Bandit? What is my opponent's team? Man, I wanted to bring out Golisopod there because I had the double priority, which is really good in this game. Ooh, okay. Really threatening team. Love Taunt Tornadus as it actually stops the two Rock Setters. Ditto is really scary here. First impression is okay. Not really, but it's going to help me check Victini and maybe Garchomp. Yeah, I'm going to taunt him. He could contact the Crush immediately, but... Okay, he's Tank Chomp, so that's cool. So I get a nice little U-turn off. This can taunt me as well, but I just go Torn and U-turn as well. So like, assuming he wants to taunt here, or U-turn. If he U-turns, I get chip off. I mean, he does have my regenerator, so I actually don't get any chip off. It's so cool seeing the flying on Ditto. You don't typically see that. Surprised he Hurricane immediately. We're going to U-turn one more time. Take advantage of this and get up rocks if possible. He has 3 Hurricanes left, and he shouldn't be able to beat me 1v1. He does regenerator back almost to full, though. I did 0. And I'll go Torn here because this covers Skarmory coming in with Taunt. And he only has 1 Hurricane left. Exactly. So he had 1 Hurricane left. He would switch. I just Taunt here. If Skarmory wants to Brave Bird me, better for me because he's going to take a recoil. Well, that's amazing. And as you can see, my opponent has 0 Hurricane switchings. This is the Hurricane switching. The crit only mattered, I guess, if I miss. I want to be in with Ferrothorn. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I want to be in with Ferrothorn because Ferrothorn doesn't allow Azu to set up. It forces Victini to come in. Let me get up T-Spike here. I'm gonna get up T-Spike and let him get up his layers. I can't stop the layers. Yeah, so that's 3 layers of Spike, and I can Hydro Pump. Just in case he wants to go hard Beedrill, exactly, prior to Mega Evolving. So ideally, Protean... Man, like, if that didn't even kill, it still did enough. It didn't have to kill. It just needed to do enough. That really sucks. Ah. Of course he gets a T-Spike versus me too. I can defog later, so I'm not going to stay in. First impression is still good for Gren. Yeah, I can defog on him. That really just sucks. Like I can still defog, so it's still possible. It's just that the Victini is going to be a problem once that boy opts to set up. I think it's Rock Scarchomp too. Okay, luckily he kicks Bolt Strike here when I have a Hippowdon and a Greninja. I basically went for Gyro Ball just for chip. I'll take the KO. Bring in Hippo just in case he goes Azu, and we're gonna slack. We're gonna whirlwind him out. That way he can't belly drum up. Yeah, go ahead and Z belly drum, buddy. Yup, get out of there. No. I disconnect too after that happened. Shoot. All that luck. Man, unfortunately, Golisopod, Golisopod's on the team, which is cool, but it's not really coming out. Which does suck in this case. Like, it's Golisopod to the top. I do like the idea of Red Card plus Hazards a lot. That's why I actually gave Toxic Spikes and stuff, because then I can pivot into Golisopod and force them out. That's such a cool team, man. Seriously. Have fun. We're trying to hazard stack our opponent, if possible. Gonna gunk shot immediately, even though it's not gonna do that much. Like, I want to beat down Clef too, because that's really good for Lopunny. I'm still faster than Clef. Clef should not stay in at all. And he should go Ferrothorn. You should know that I'm... Okay. What a play. I'm just gonna opt to hazard stack here. I don't get that. Like, I was guaranteed faster than you. Was the play just to pray you avoid my hazards? I'll make the Tornadus play because I can taunt. Well, I wasn't say I could taunt Heatran, but I could taunt Ferrothorn, which I thought was coming in. That's such a whack play. I'm on the lower ladder though, and that's my fault for assuming. I figured a Z move would come out. Didn't think it'd be Corkscrew Crash, but I did figure a Z move would come out. And I'll let him knock me out. Be able to go out into my Hippowdon here, and I can... This guy's crazy. I'm gonna click Earthquake. I don't want a Magma Storming. He has a Kyurem Black, but I don't want a Magma Storming. Like, this dude has a Kyurem Black, a Latios, and a... Yeah, okay. I can taunt this boy. Like, he's really positioning himself well with Heatran. This is why I was talking about, like, if I killed Clefable there, what could he have done? Like, he loses to Lopunny, flat out. I'm gonna force him out. Or he can just crit me, so I can't even force him out. I mean, I guess that allows me to get a Lopunny, and I'm gonna click return and try and crit, I guess, Clef. Wow, what a beast. What a beast. Ah, man, I can't even beat the Heatran because I can't double around. I cannot believe that turn 1 play. Good game. I'm getting out of here. I cannot believe that turn 2 play, excuse me. The Thunder Wave was fine, but to stay in, if you lost that mon, I click buttons with Lopunny. But that's my fault because we're on the lower ladder and I'm the one predicting games. Or I'm the one predicting. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. I know that. It's so weak to Hippo. This dude trying to sweep me from turn 1? That dude's belly drumming up turn 1. That's fine. Because I have first impression Golisopod, so let's slack off here. And I'm going to get in my Ferrothorn because Hippo obviously deals with Hippowdon and all of them too. Grass MZ kind of sucks, man. I had it for Rotom, but I think Waterium Z is just so good with Hidden Power Fire. So the initial set, my gut told me was better. Really? I'll make the Tornadus play because I'm assuming you'll go Zapdos now because I've gotten up multiple layers of Spike. And at least I can taunt Ferrothorn. That way he can't Thunder Wave me, this beast. And he's opting to stay, which is great because I don't deal with this Mon very well. I do not. Like, I can see him going Coco now, but every bit of chip is going to be nice because my end game is always going to be Lopunny. I have to taunt. He has pressure, so I can afford to U-turn as well, which is good. And we can just whirl in here. Nice, nice. Get out of there. First impression range. Get out of there. You're getting here, which is leftovers. What a beast, man. I would have Earthquake. That's fire. So I'm gonna make the Tornadus play because I don't want Zapdos to be able to roost at all. I don't care if it discharges me or does whatever it wants to do. Looks like, oh, he can't even touch my Hippo. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. So I get a free U-turn here. If he stays in, great. That's so sick, man. I'll get up a T-Spike. I guess it could be Scarf Garchomp, but he doesn't know. Because if he's not Scarf Garchomp, I mean... Oh, one, I'll get up Hazards. And I always go Tornadus here because of Regenerator and the fact that I can taunt the Zapdos, which is forced to switch out. That T-Spike is going to be so good. I don't care if he stays in. Go ahead and go for Outrage again. Kill my Lopunny now and basically kill every member on my opponent's team. That's it. I got all them hazards up. Lopunny kills every single member on the team. But just to be safe, we'll go out to Ferrothorn here. They should go Zapdos to defog, but I don't know if I need hazards to win at that point. I'm pretty sure Lopunny still kills everything. Yeah, Lopunny still kills everything. Also, my Ferrothorn walls his Zapdos, which is amazing. And my Ferrothorn is coming back to full. So, like, I mean, Lopunny, like I said, Lopunny still kills everything. Golisopod basically kills everything too, and I can just go right out into Heatran. I can go right out to Golisopod, get that red card out. Lopunny, that dies to Lopunny. This almost dies to Lopunny. We'll go Pharaoh just in case he Thunderbolts. That's his Life Orb. And Gyro Ball should be able to KO Tapu Koko. Alright, so Tapu Koko dies to Lopunny as well now. Zapdos cannot knock me out, and I just Leech Seed on him. And I get up my spikes again, so, I mean, it's the same thing. Lopunny is going to kill everything. And I'll use Golisopod as a pivot to get in Lopunny. Because Ferrothorn beats Zapdos, so why would I not keep it alive? Hey, man, give me a Pokemon. That's it, this kills everything. That's it. Shout out to Golisopod's first impression for being useful there. Let's go Pharaoh as well. Yeah. I guess you can go out into Ferrothorn. Which does become a little bit annoying, I suppose. Especially because he's just going to knock me off here. But I can sack and then bring out... I can basically sack, bring out Lopunny and get a kill. And the second he sacked that, he loses. So that's game. I don't know why this came out. They're not killing me. Go ahead and give me that. He has the Volt Switch to knock me out. That's awesome, man. I literally Gyro Ball here because if he goes Coco, it dies. Assuming I break through, of course. Which I don't know. Based on the trend of this live, I might not. Hey, good game, Gravel Rock. Yep, nice. Alright, so shout out to Golisopod there. The red card was nice because I didn't pivot into heat. This team does not pivot into heat ran very well. A more offensive variant would literally kill everything, as we saw from Z-Move last time. I couldn't believe my dude last game, man. Like, you guys saw how annoying Clef was for me, and he had 2 opportunities to softball it. The 2 opportunities were on Golisopod and on Hippowdon, because those were free. You do it on that Greninja, I'm still faster. Maybe he just didn't remember how T-Wave worked. Like, I'm still faster. So if I did click Gunk Shot there, I killed that Mon. But that's my fault again, because we're still technically low. We're almost 1400. Or if not, we are 1400 now. But we're about to be 1400. So that's my fault because we're still lower. But I hope you guys all enjoyed, of course, some of my suffering. Record Golisopod was still pretty cool with hazards. And I do not like that Zapdos set. I do not like a Zapdos that cannot touch ground types. I mean, Toxic is cool, but not being able to beat Ferrothorn and you're a defogger and that is a premier like hazard setter just kind of sucks. But yeah, guys, hope you all enjoy. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.